there is a sample, a case that we have that that you would, I know you want to use to explain to everybody. And people, you've got to pay attention to this, okay? This is how simple it is. And this is where the expertise, you can see where in seconds, in minutes, you can see everything happening. Upaji, I'm going to share this one screen. And again, this is to show the importance of astrology and Vastu. So here only floor plan is being used because we're talking, we're talking about, you said 12 zodiac signs, this. And did you mention directions, Upmaji?
A little
Yes,
bit I mentioned.
Little bit, right. So let's use this and then go into the explanation of the directions as well. Give me a moment.
Yes.
And by the way, people, this is also an example of how you could make your floor plan if you have the builder's floor plan. And okay, no, I think, Upaji, I think the north is shifted here. The north was supposed to be in the diagonal, right?
No, it's completely fine.
It's fine. Okay, okay. All right. All right. So can you see the full screen? Because
yes.
I'm sharing it on, you can see southwest written at the entrance. Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm not being able to see it.
Okay. I'm able to see.
Okay. So Upmaji, this has been a client of yours, and just tell us what happened here and why are these grids made and how did these directions happen?
Yes. So I had made this grid so that we can understand the zone, because it is a misconception. Like people say, can I face the north direction? So if it is like you are where the west direction W is written. So if you are there, okay, now from here, wherever you will sit and you say, can I sit and face the north direction? So facing can be anywhere, but where the W is written, that is the west zone of the home. Yes, where your cursor is. So now the zone is more important than facing. So it is like, if you are sitting in the west zone, it will increase your patience level. It will give you like students required concentration. They require to sit for a longer duration to face the competitive exams. So it is a myth. Facing north direction will give the concentration. North direction is good, but in which zone anything is coming? That's why from the center of the home, we as I had shown in that video, how you have to make this 9 zones. By making the 9 zones, it is now easy for you to understand what has coming in the each different zones. So if you see in this map, in the southwest there is an entrance, and we always have a floor plan, or you can say we have a home which is rectangle in shape. So when we have a rectangle in a shape, the flat or a bungalow, so it is like 2 directions get enlarged and 2 directions get shrink. And because of that reason, the expert can properly find out the degrees. But in general, people who are not so much expert in the degrees, to find out, it is difficult. So that's why I had made this 9 grid. By 9 grid, it is easy for me to understand how to change a little bit degree. Secondly, if you see, the entrance is the southwest, and where the northeast is written, there is a washroom.
Right.
Okay. So because of these two, southwest and northeast, it is like at one place you are having any Vastu defect, the other direction is helping to sort out it. Because when 2 directions which are opposite to each other, if one is creating obstacle, the another will sometimes help, or sometimes it increases the Vastu defect. So in the northeast, washroom is normally not good. And because in this client's chart, floor plan, in the northeast there is washroom, and in the birth chart, it is according to birth chart, there is a Ketu which is placed at the entrance. So because of that reason, the southwest, the client stayed in this southwest direction, because southwest direction is governed by normally Rahu. Okay, but Rahu and Ketu, they are normally stay opposite to each other. So what happened here? The Rahu has taken the southwest, the direction, southwest direction, which is governed by Rahu. Ketu came at here because of birth chart. And in the northeast, where normally Ketu stays and the washrooms are governed by Rahu, here in the northeast, Rahu has appeared. So both Rahu and Ketu has interchanged their directions. So according to astrology and according to foreplan, whatever they have to be there, they interchange because they are always opposite to each other. And because of that reason, what happened, like water leakage, it is a very common issue in buildings. So because of that reason and the southwest entry, it had shown like some unavoidable expenses. Now some unavoidable expenses is like, because southwest governs the Pitris. Like if you say deity, then southwest governed by Pitris, and Pitris are related to our elderly family members. So in this case, one of the elderly family member started having some disease, and because of that reason, medical expenses are unavoidable expenses. So it came by that way. So here what I had done in the northeast direction, again, like placing some black salt, or not black salt, in a pot, placing some soil. After doing that, like gradually the health issues got pacified. Okay, so this way it is like sometimes we are having lot of issues, but we don't touch everything, because what happens if that Mahadasha, Antardasha is not going on, then whatever Vastu defect we are having, still it will not affect us. When the Dasha, Antardasha comes of that planet, then only this comes.
So what is, okay, yes, Upaji, please continue.
So it is like when she was going through the period of Rahu, only that time this has happened, not every time.
Right. Got it. Okay, so it's not, all right, so it's not, do you want me to still keep the screen, Upaji?
No, it's
I can, okay. All right. So interesting what you said, that it was only when that period happened that this was happening. So it's not that for your entire life the same thing is going to happen. It depends, and this is where that combination of astrology and Vastu is playing such a big role.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Till the time that Mahadasha, Antardasha is not coming,
right,
you can stay in as many Vastu defect, doesn't matter. But
right,
if that Dasha comes, it is like the Vastu comes as a catalyst, like you are going through the wrong period. So it will increase your struggle in the life. If you are going through the benefic planet Dasha, like you are going through the ninth house, which is considered as a fortunes, and that planet is well placed in your birth chart. So you are staying in a Vastu defect home, nothing will happen. But
how interesting.
If you are going through the obstacles like Sade Sati, or like one of my client who was having a desire, he was doing good job, but there is a desire to go in a business also. And he wanted to do business, but he was trying from last 5 years, nothing was happening. And he's my astrology client. But the time when came, he asked me, can you help me with this? I said, yes, send me the map. Then I saw the washroom was in the north direction, and along with it, there is a kitchen in the north of northeast. So north, washroom in the north is negative, and kitchen in the northeast. These two are a very big Vastu defect, which cannot be cured in a very easy way. So I have to do lot of remedies there, because he was not able to change the home, but there is a big desire, and the astrologically time has just started. So there I put some metals instead of soil and small things, because I have to change complete energy. And opposite to north is the south direction. So I decreased the energy of south and increased the energy of north. So that because north is a direction which belongs to Mercury planet, and business is also ruled by Mercury. So I have to cure his this by Vastu as well as some astrological remedies. So I gave him some astrological remedies and done all these at two places, in the kitchen and washroom. Then he started two business.
Amazing.
First, he started with some partner. Then he started his own business, and that is also export import.
Amazing.
And he's doing his job also.
Arey, this is, my God, this is so great. That is so fantastic. So nice.
He's doing his job. Along with that, he's doing this two business. And the third, he has a desire. So his floor plan is again came for third business.
Right. I mean, fantastic. And people, if you've been paying attention to everything that Upaji has been saying, including whichever clients she's been talking about, there has been no breakage of anything. All right.
Yes.
There's been no breakage. Everything that has been given to do has been simple, whether it was a mat or whether it was a soil in a clay pot.